Hi everybody, Meg here, and I'm here to share with you a very simple yet extremely effective and extremely powerful tool that you can use to come back into balance emotionally if you're feeling a little out of sorts with all the craziness going on. I am an empath, so I have learned a lot the past 6 months um, with how to regulate my own nervous system because as an empath, I'm absorbing a lot of what's happening collectively with a lot of the fear responses and just the straight up craziness that the world is going through right now. And so I wanted to share something that has been coming a lot in my meditations as something that would not only be helpful for me to do, but is also important for the collective to know. And so I have some notes here, some things that I channeled that I'm going to reference. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. But basically, it's the concept of utilizing our mindfulness and our power of intention, and just simply being mindful and noticing with the earth and with the elements of the earth. So when we are ungrounded, what does that mean? Ungrounded means that we are out of touch with the physical world, right? We are out of touch with the rhythm of nature, with what is reality in this present moment. Not what is in our heads and not whatever thought pattern or belief or program that's running mentally. Not that, but what's really, tricky about the human experience that we think that these patterns and these thoughts and these tapes, I like to call them, that are playing in our brain, we think that they are 100% real, right? And we agree with them. And some might be real. The issue becomes is that when they start to cause pain or unneeded stress and frustration or worry, that's really when it comes problematic, right? Because when we worry or we have stress in our body, that creates emotional responses that makes us feel bad, right? We get and they can present in several ways. People will actually experience physical symptoms. They can experience like anxiety, anxiousness, depression, even confusion. I mean, the list goes on and on. So it's really, really important right now. And let me see where I read it earlier, and it was perfect. What it says is, as a civilization, it is our duty to reconnect with nature and the earth. When you reconnect with earth, you reconnect with nature. You learn to listen to your own body, and you learn about the natural cycles and the natural rhythms of things. You learn what comes naturally to you, and then you start to live from that place. So what is real and true, and not as all of this stuff in your head, okay? So connecting with the earth, with nature, and we all are connecting with the earth and with nature every day. Even if you live in a condo like me, through your mindfulness and through awareness, you can connect with the ground here that is made of material that has built this condo, just through your intention and through your awareness. It's really great if you can get out and go for a walk, go in a park, be barefoot, and I'm going to talk more about that in a minute. The beach, if you're in Florida, you're close to the beach. And it really honestly doesn't matter where you are. It's all about your intention and your understanding that you, we, I, he, she, her, him, we have the power within us to heal and to calibrate our bodies through simply using nature, through simply using water, and I'm going to talk about that as well. Okay. So, for example, when you're grounding with the earth and you're grounding with nature, you can be intentional and be mindful of your feet stepping on the earth and connecting with the earth, okay? And being conscious of the connection of the earth. And so, what really helps when you're first starting to do this is to close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, okay? And I'm going to do another video on how to breathe. So just take a few deep breaths, and the first step in becoming mindful is really just to start to notice. You can start to notice sounds, you can start to notice, feelings, you can notice smells, you can notice how the ground or the chair feels under your body. And what happens is you start to come into your body and into the present moment and get out of your head, right? And so that's already starting this grounding process. And then what's so magical and wonderful about the earth is the earth has the ability to not only take whatever energies that are no longer serving us, take them and transmute them and use them. The earth loves that. And the earth will be rebalancing, energizing, calming. What's wonderful about the earth is we are made up of the earth, right? The earth is in us, and we are in the earth. So if you are able to, so it doesn't matter what it is that you need. You don't even really always have to know what it is that you need. That is the intelligence of nature, okay? That it's going to give you whatever it is that you need. So something that I love to do is I'll go lay at the beach. I'll go lay in the water and just surrender, just let go, be mindful, right? Fully be in that moment. I'm not on my phone. I'm literally doing nothing. I'm not listening to music. I'm doing nothing. I do the same thing in the park. I'll go sit on the ground. I'll go sit by a tree. I'll go lay on the grass and with my palms up and just receiving that energy that the earth is giving me. And I say a prayer and I ask that the earth to literally take the energies that are no longer serving me and that are ready to let go, whether that be anxiousness or any kind of energy that is not from light and love. I ask it to go and I tell it to go, and I have gratitude in my heart, and I have gratitude in my awareness for the earth taking that energy and using it and transmuting it and knowing what to do with it. And then I express gratitude for the new energy that is coming up again through the earth to revitalize me, to rebalance me, to calm my nervous system, okay? And so that is very, very simple. It's something we all do. And it's just, again, like an awareness, right, that we come to. And then also I'll say that water, the theme of water is coming up a lot right now. Water is so cleansing, and then we get into talking about the different elements of the earth, water, wind, fire. There's a lot of fiery passion and energy right now, right? And all this stuff happening. And so water, what does water do? It calms a fire, right? It puts it out. So we all take showers, hopefully every day. We all drink water. Our bodies are, 70 to 80% of water, maybe even more. I don't know the exact percentage on that. So when you start to give your body more of what it is, and you start to, again, have these awarenesses, you can be basically an alchemist. You can be your own healer, and you can take these emotions that come up and you learn what to do to transmute them or to change them, right? So just Albert Einstein said, energy cannot be created or destroyed. Everything is always, energy is energy. And so emotion is just simply energy. And so when we're able to look at it like that, then we also know that we have the power to transmute or to change those energies. So for example, water, it's very feminine, it's very cleansing. Something that's in my notes here, it says, be in the flow to get in the know. So to, again, connecting with earth. So like what I've been doing a lot of is going to the beach and just like intuitively moving and stretching how my body is telling me I want to in the ocean. The other thing I do is I'll be in the shower and I will, the water will be running over my head and over my body, and I will say a prayer and a prayer of gratitude and intention that the water cleanses all energies and basically all energies, all thought patterns, anything that is not mine, that is ready to go, that is not serving my highest and best, and not supporting me from a place of love and light and empowerment. And there are emotions that are not from love and light, I ask them to go, and I ask the water to cleanse me. You can do the same thing when you're drinking a glass of water, right? So it's all of these little things, these little tiny things, these things that we're doing every day, these simple habits that make all the difference right now. And when you couple it with intention and you couple it with prayer, it is powerful. It is powerful. And then you start to understand how simply through awareness and through learning these other things and through, just connecting more with earth, you begin to see even more how powerful you actually are and how powerful we each actually are to determine our own fate, to transmute our own states, right? And to then choose what state we want, as opposed to being a victim of whatever is going on in the world or whatever social media we've consumed or whatever. You are not on the receiving end. Even if you are on the receiving end of something that is not pleasant, you can switch and flip and say, okay, I am in control. I am a sovereign being. I am empowered to make a choice, to shift this, to change it. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. I know this was long. I didn't expect for it to be long, but I was just kind of talking. So one last thing that came when I was at the beach yesterday, it says, let the waters of the earth comfort you. Wash away the old, making way for the new. Wash, wash, wash. Wash it away now. Peace that was lost is now again found. So that's really beautiful. So thanks for watching, and feel free to comment and let me know if this supported you.